too much absurdity. Okay, so system robustness, right? So it may result from a number of things. Evolutionary process, right? So it's being tested again and again. There's some uncertainty in the environment, or you are in competition with your environment in some way. You may be a species, or some sort of ecological sector, whatever it is. So there's that, and of course engineering and design, right? So we can actually really try to make things that we think aren't going to explode. So let's sort of really fully lean into that. And it's not that evolution produces optimal things necessarily. It produces a lot of very good things, and there are many trade-offs that go into evolution. Engineering, has some similar things. And we saw this a little, how these diverge a little bit with the number of components in systems as a function of size. And Lego kits was the sort of ridiculous example of engineering kind of departing from what evolution does, right? Which is usually combining many, many small pieces, right? What are we, 27, 28 atoms, types of atoms? It's not much. It's kind of ridiculous. So, great handle, highly optimized tolerance. Well done. So the hot models, this is the hot theory. This is, and then, so there's that, there's hot, and then there's a more general, so this is a model that we're going to get to. So let me just say more words about this. So it's highly optimized. We have systems that are really good at doing something, right? They're really good at whatever's, their goal. And then there's, they have a tolerance to uncertainty, right? They can handle some uncertainty. But as we'll see, if the world changes dramatically, departs from, in terms of the sort of attacks that can come in or the way things can break, then you can have systems that are really in trouble, right? They can explode hugely. Robust yet fragile is another phrase here. These are good, durable phrases. So mostly good, but can go pop, right? And we have it in myth, right? Achilles couldn't do it all, got the ankles hanging out. River Styx, was it? Or was it a different river? River Styx? Yeah, good. Okay, it worked out pretty well, but yeah, things go wrong. So there's Gene Carlson, he's a famous physicist, geophysicist at UC Santa Barbara. John Doyle. Let's see if I can find Doyle things. Doyle's quite funny. So this is one of his papers. Let's see. This is his first paper, actually, I think. It's a ridiculous character. This is a strong work. Guaranteed margins for whatever this is. Abstract, there are none. That's it. That's the abstract. I kind of want to write a paper one day that just says C figures 1 through 11, and then it's just, that's it. And it's just all, because in physics you tend to, if that's what you're doing, you tend to put it all in the captions anyway, because people only look at the figures. That's how people read papers, right? They look at the title, and they're like, okay. If they keep going, it's like, let's look at some figures. Maybe the fourth one, backwards, like it's a mess. And then maybe a bit of the abstract, run over to the conclusion. It's completely out of order, right? It's insane. And then eventually, if you're really into it, you'll read it from start to finish. But there's a lot of like, I'm not sure, like, I don't know. Figure 4 is upsetting in its color scheme, like, it's gone, I had a habit, I don't know, this is when newspapers existed, I would just, for some reason, read things backwards. I don't know why I did that, but and I get to the headline and think, good headline, like, just did this, and then one day I realized I was doing. Okay, so that's a quality abstract. There was an abstract like that for the neutrinos of travel faster than the speed of light business, which was a few years ago. Explosion of papers about that. It turns out the measurement was wrong, right? The wrong clocks and general relativity or something. But I think by that point, almost certainly someone had started a financial firm based on neutrinos delivering information. Surely someone had started that. At least registered the domain name, But there was an abstract in there that was, it was like, the question was, do neutrinos travel faster than the speed of light? Question mark. Probably not, was the abstract. Anyway. You've got to have some fun with this madness. Okay, so John Doyle, interesting character. Is he going to pop up? I used to have this fantastic website. It's still pretty good. Anyway, he's a bit of a superhero. At some point, he had the world record for an hour in a human-powered vehicle. You know, one of those like egg things. So he's kind of crazy. Anyway, Doyle. All right, so he's at Caltech, and he loves this stuff. He goes on about it